Collector Daddy and welcome back to the Collector Daddy channel. I wanted today to show you two of my favourite decks. We use these decks in games when we play the Pokemon trading card game, so we really wanted to show you the opening of two of these. We managed to find two more, even though this set's an older one. We managed to get hold of one, and we've got one of these sets here as well. So the two sets we're going to show today are the Sun and Moon Guardian Rising Hidden Moon theme deck featuring Lunala, and then the Pikachu Power XY Evolutions theme deck. It's obviously all about Pikachu and electric type Pokemon and so on. So, like I say, these are two that me and Collector Kids use quite avidly when we play the games, and they really are good fun decks to play with. So we thought we'd show you them in their, I guess, their rawest form, showing you from opening them right through to everything that's in there. There's a couple of reasons we like these decks, and we'll explain that as well. So what we'll do, first things first, we'll give Pikachu the limelight, and we'll show you his deck. So this is an XY Evolutions from the XY Evolutions series theme deck, and it's entitled Pikachu Power. As you can see, it's different type sets there, so it's pretty cool. Let's get it open. It shows you on the back here. I'm not going to go through it now on the back because I want to show you the deck. So sure you've all seen these before, but anybody hasn't, these are the theme decks. It's a full 60 deck loaded pack, 60 card loaded pack, so it's a full deck to play with. So we use these to play our games rather than making our own decks. You've got one ready now. On this deck, it is XY Evolutions. Now, Evolutions use the original card designs from the first season of Pokemon cards many, many years ago, recreated with a bit of a twist. So, let's open it up. So, in these normal theme deck styles now, how you get them, they come in this cool packaging. We've got an XY Evolutions board, as it were, to play your game, and we will show you that because it's pretty cool. It's handy for playing the game. And if we open him up, now what is good about these when you get these boards is, there you go, that's the board itself. Now there's two different theme decks you can get. You can get Pikachu or Mewtwo. So obviously on the board to play, you've got Pikachu or Mewtwo. Now you've got separate sections for your prize cards, different to what you'll see in Guardians Rising, how it's laid out. But it's still pretty cool. Put your active Pokemon and so on and so forth. So anybody seen a deck before and played it before, you'll know the score. Now why these are good is because also it tells you any rules to the game, but it also tells you rules exclusive to like the XY, so special conditions and all these things. And it tells you about all the different cards, your energies and everything. So it's very, very handy to have one of these. So that is our little mat, which is for playing the game, which is awesome, very, very handy. Save you having to try and guess where everything is. You've then got your, of course, your, there we go, the counters. So you've got your damage counters, your burn, your poison counters, and you push those out and you use them to play the game. So that's pretty cool. You've got what's new. This is handy. It tells us about XY Evolutions expansion. It tells you about the classic cards, Break Evolution, and Mega Evolution cards. And then you've got a handy list in there. Now this is very cool. We use this when we're collecting our set. And when we're collecting the cards, it tells you all. It tells you if like you've got a reverse hollow variant. So Poliwag, for example, number 23, you've got the standard one, and you've got a reverse one. So that's pretty cool. There you go. Now, the all-important thing. Now, this is one of the reasons we like this. You get a cool coin. So there you go. That's an awesome coin. I think you only get it in this pack as well, so it's pretty cool. So that's one of the reasons we like this. I would have thought it would have been a Pikachu, but obviously it's not. But it's still very, very cool token coin. We like that. It's one of our favourites. And the box is awesome as well. Look at the box, Pikachu box, for keeping your deck in. That is pretty cool. So that's one of the reasons we like that set as well. And of course, we get the holographic Pikachu card, which is card number 35 of 108. So it's the shiny card variant, so that is awesome. So now, let's take a look at the deck. Open him up, and here we go. So, of course, you have your energies. You have your electric energies. Now, this is cool. You get a Magneton. And he is one of the star cards. He's like a rare card, so that's pretty cool. Stage 1. Another energy. You get a Metapod. Again, stage 1. Magnemite. Grass energy. Professor's Letter. This helps you find 2 basic energy cards. It's a very good deck for getting cards. The trainer cards they put in are very helpful. Beedrill. Weedle. Trainer, which is a Pokemon Center Lady, and that's very good. It heals 60 damage and removes all special conditions. So that's a very good supporter card. That's helped us a lot when we've played. Caterpie, again, Professor Oak, draw your cards until you have 7. So if you've got down to only 1, 2 cards, no cards maybe, you get full hand of 7 back. So that's very cool. Electabuzz, Kakuna, Energies, Tierno, and he's draw 3 cards. Very similar to like the... is it the How? Yeah, the How in Guardians. So that's very handy card. Voltorb, Pikachu again, so the normal variant. 35 of 108, and the shiny version is 35 of 108. Now, the thing is here, you see, normally when you have the collections of cards, you'll say like promo or something if it's the shiny one. But you've got a normal one and a shiny one, both with the same number on. So that's pretty cool. Grass type, Pokeball. Raichu, now he's very good. He's a stone, he's a rare one, and he's got 100 health, and his Spark Bolt is cool. You may discard all energy attached to this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 70 more damage. So if you need just one last attack, 140, which we've used to win a battle before, for example, to wipe out a really good card. If you're willing to get rid of all your energy, you've got an awesome attack there. Pokemon Fan Club, search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon, put them into your hand. Very good. Tangela, Magnemite, Kakuna, Doduo, Metapod, Weedle, Evo Soda. Search your deck for a card that evolves from one of your Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon. It's a great way of getting you, like, for example, your Raichu on your Pikachu. Caterpie, switch your active for your bench Pokemon. Voltorb, Kakuna, Energy, Beedrill, Weedle, Energy Retrieval, and get 2 energies back from your discard pile. Raichu again, of course, for the other Pikachu. A Revive, put a basic Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench. That's very handy. Tangela, Magnemite, Doduo, Electabuzz, Pikachu, Energy, Tierno, and Caterpie. So it might look like a very basic set, but it is a strong set. It's very, very good. The Pikachu and Raichu are the main benefit of this pack. They're very, very handy. Flip a coin, if it does 10 more damage. So you only need at least 1 energy to start off, and then 2 to do a 40 damage up to. So it's pretty good. It's a very good deck, and of course, its resistance against metal and its weakness is against fire. But yeah, it's just a very fun deck. We enjoy playing with it. It's nice to see the old cards sort of brought back to life. And then the Stage 1 cards are quite strong in some of these. Where's one of the good ones? Which was the one we liked using? The Stage 2's, yeah, Beedrill. He's very good. When you've got him, it's a very strong player and he's hard to beat, and Raichu is the best by far. So there you go. So that is our first favourite deck, and we like it a bit because it's Pikachu, but also because everything about it looks cool. So there we go. So that is our cool first deck. Now we will go on to our second deck, which is probably my favourite of all, really, I would say, of all time so far, and this is a Hidden Moon deck featuring Lunala. Lunala's one of my favourite characters from the series. So, let's take a look at this. Now, sort of immediate differences between the first two you'll see in a minute. The coin is awesome. This is one of the reasons I like it. It's a Lunala coin. That is very, very cool. And that is awesome. Very, very nice colour. So that's our coin. We've got our Lunala card there, which is awesome. Evolves from Cosmion. And that is Lunala. Now, he's very powerful. This tap does 40 damage times the amount of energy attached to this Pokemon. So if you can keep stacking on top of it. So if you put 5 energy on it, it's just 40 times 5. It's ridiculous. You do like 200 damage. And Wings of the Moon, move all energy from this Pokemon to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. But it does 130 attack as well, so he helps the other Pokemon. So that's a very, very good card in itself. Let's quickly show you. We've got the little thing now. I won't bore you with that, but that's the Sun and Moon Guardian little card. We've got our damage counters, and as you can see, that's a double-sided damage counter on this one. So that's the difference between the older set and the newer set, because you've also got a GX card, because you can get GXs in this set as well. That's pretty cool. Now, this is the mat. And again, it's not one of those sort of fully drawn art ones like some of the ones you see. It's just got small images of them. It's got a Lunala and a Solgaleo, very similar to the Pikachu deck we've just seen. Some of these you can get, like if you look at the Garchomp one, it's full artwork all over it. But that's just how they've designed them, so that's that. Now let's take a look at the actual deck itself, the all-important deck, and the box is very cool. Features Lunala again. Now this deck is awesome. Oh, we've got a couple of cards backwards here. So we've got our energies. Now we've got Cosmion, switches Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Now, the thing you need to learn about this deck, or you need to understand, is the first levels of this, like Cosmog and Cosmon, they don't really do a great lot. Because the other card, the Lunala card, is so strong, the other ones, just like in a game and things like that, they don't really do a lot. But it's all about building them up when you're on your deck. You've got Energy Lotto. Look at the top 7 decks of your cards. You may reveal an energy card there and put it into your deck. Draw 3 cards. We've got a Salandit, a Stuffle. We've also got Litwick, Timer Ball, Energy Retrieval, always a handy card to have. Gothita, Cosmog, again, Dust Gathering. It's very handy just to build your deck up. You draw a card. It's not a very strong attacking card. You've got Nest Ball. You've got an Energy. You've got Beware. Now, he's awesome. Look at this. He's a stage 1, but he's got Rake It In. When you play his Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. So you get an extra 3 cards, and it's Dangerous Blow. Opponent's active Pokemon and basic Pokemon, this attack does 60 more damage. So basically you can wipe out pretty much any basic Pokemon. It is a pretty awesome card. So that's why there are reasons I like this. Gothorita, Professor Kukui, Potion, Switch, very sort of standard cards. Now this is cool, Altar of the Moon. The retreat cost for each Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's, that has any mystic or thingy energy attached to it is 2 stars less. So pretty much you can recover someone from 1 energy, or sometimes none. Draw 3 cards. Stuffle, even he's a basic, and his first attack he's put at 3 energies is 60, so he's very strong. Gothorita, Mimikyu, of course, Mimikyu's awesome. He's got Filch, which is draw 2 cards, and Copycat. If your opponent's Pokemon use an attack that isn't a GX attack during their last turn, use it as this attack. So if you've got a really tough person you're playing against, you can use that attack also. Very handy card. Beware again, that's a good thing. You get 2 of these, so it's a strong deck. Salandit, Cosmog, Lunala, again, so you've got 2 Lunalas, both with the same attacks and everything. It's a very, very strong deck. Nest Ball, Cosmo again, Litwick, Lampent. He's probably the only sort of letdown card in this deck, I would say, but he's alright. He's still 30 for only 1 energy from a stage 1. Salazzle, Hot Poison. When you play his Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may leave your opponent's active Pokemon burned and poisoned, so that's very handy. And then Professor Kukui, Stuffle again, Gothita, Energy Switch, How, Rescue Stretcher, and there you go. So, like I say, there's a couple of good little variants and little things you can do in this deck, which makes it an awesome deck. Like I say, like the Lunala and mainly the Beware, make this deck a very strong deck. So, in closing, these, like I say, these are my 2 favourite decks pretty much to play with. I've won many battles against Collector Kid with this, and believe it or not, he is very, very good actually at the game. So yeah, so these are my 2 decks. I hope you've enjoyed looking at these 2 decks with me. And please stay tuned to our channel for more Pokemon videos coming soon. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching, and why not check out one of our other cool videos.